I'm talking about the audience reviews, which is the only semi-reliable barometer for quality these days. Audience reviews. Audience reviews. Audience reviews. Oh.
It's still amazing how you try to embarrass me. My daughter being suspended from school again?
A vanity project's a vapid, self-indulgent, meaningless, horribly paced conglomeration of different ideas.
I'm serious, the world's our oyster girl and we can do whatever we want.
Poorly written girl bosses.
Names of your teammates in your evac plan.
So they made it out, huh?
I didn't say that.
No, you didn't have to. You wouldn't be asking me if you didn't need to find where they were, and if they go
Weighed down by stodgy exposition dumps that go on forever and mostly reiterate stuff that we already know.
Great observation, Will. You know, I never noticed how astute you are until I put your clips next to your film. Anyway, thanks to the guys at Modern Audience for showing me Drinker's film before the release, so I get to be one of the first people to mock the shit out of it.
Girlboss, an origin story. Who, for some reason, looks older when she's playing a teenager.
Anyway, I don't need to say much because Will's going to do most of the heavy lifting for me, right, Will?
Definitely.
If you're there for us, we'll be there for you.
Did you forget something? This is my house!
An endless exposition of no consequence.
But you will respect me.
Respect my authority!
Clunky dialogue.
The rest we can hash out in the flat out.
I'm sorry, what the fuck did Ryan Fake just say?
The rest we can hash out in the flat out.
One more time.
The rest we can hash out in the flat out.
The rest we can hash out in the Fladoke. I'm not even fucking about. That is unintelligible to me. I use TurboScribe to get a transcript of my videos because it saves time writing out the subtitles, and I use the best option, and this is what it thinks Drake said.
The rest we can hash out in the Fladoke.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't fucking know. It's bad, I think.
And Ryan Fake has a few lines that I can't understand properly because he can't keep his accent consistent. Telling me if you honestly understand this the first time round.
We move. Switching our vision. 5 minute spread. Let's go.
Gibberish.
Alpha, hang in there. I'm coming for you.
This actor didn't deliver an unconvincing performance.
Am I sensing some sarcasm?
You're in trouble now, little girl. And little girls with bad attitudes.
Why do these dicks say little girl? It makes her sound like a child. Little lady is slightly better, but little girl is just creepy. Also, check out this illogical dialogue.
No, sir, I was
You don't need to sir me, Frost. You're not in the army anymore. And little girls with bad attitudes who want to play soldier.
Dingus, you just said she left the army, so obviously she doesn't want to play soldier because she's working for the CIA now. If she wanted to play soldier, she wouldn't have left the fucking army!
How does that feel, motherfucker?
That fucking face, man.
TikTok shitbird.
Bloody hell, Kira, me thinks you need a chiropractor. What the fuck's up with your neck?
We can do this all day. By the time we're through, you'll be begging me to kill you.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Right now we have a compromised asset and a shitload of nuclear fuel to recover.
Nuclear.
Alpha, what's happening in there?
What it is shit. A shockingly amateurish, clumsily written, horrendously acted.
Go ahead, try it. Shut! Quiet!
Oh, I think you better comply, Kira, because he looks, angry? Yeah, I'm going to say he looks angry. That's anger.
That fucking face, man.
Tell me now. Otherwise,
you'll bore me to death?
I stop being so polite.
Jesus, who wrote this shit? Oh, yeah. Oh.
Is it funny, Will? Is it funny when I use these memes you've been using forever? Is it funny? Is it? It must be funny because you have 2.4 million subs and they always keep telling me how fucking funny you are. This must be fucking hilarious to them.
Precisely zero tolerance for bullshit. Troublemakers.
That's demonstrably false by your own words, mate.
Multiple citations for insubordination. Conduct unbecoming.
If Drake has zero tolerance for bullshit and troublemakers, then he wouldn't entertain her in Frost when he just said her record showed.
Multiple citations for insubordination. Conduct unbecoming. And an official reprimand for starting a brawl in a bar.
They play really fast and loose with continuity.
Question is, what are you doing here?
Convenient to the plot.
Why the fuck did you pull a knife on that cashier? What do you think was gonna happen? You think you'll lifts more than a bag of food?
It's an affront to simple common sense and intelligence. A desperate, amateurish, horribly written...
Bear in mind, Will has more experienced people around him, and none of them suggested showing them rob the store and her getting shot, instead of having her friend tell her what she just did. You could even just have them running away from the store. That's cheap, and it shows me enough information because I'm smart enough to fill in the gaps instead of having Kira tell me things both characters already know. Even cheaper, you could have just put a torn bag of food in this scene and I'll be able to understand what happened. Why are you treating me like I'm dumb when you would mock this scene in a movie?
In short, they respected their viewers' intelligence and didn't want to waste their time with bloated, inefficient exposition scenes. Imagine that in movies today.
Imagine if you took your own advice and respected the audience's intelligence. This unnecessary dialogue is why I've always thought you're a bad critic. I've read enough of your books to know you're incapable of applying your criticism to your own writing. You're a seasoned writer who doesn't practice what you preach. Now, it could be argued that Will thinks his audience are so dumb that they need these things explaining, but even I believe they're savvy enough to fill in the gaps and don't need to be spoon-fed horrible exposition that sounds like it was
Written by mentally deficient children.
Or maybe...
Written by AI, told to take absolutely no risks whatsoever.
Or maybe...
A lazy, paint-by-numbers kind of movie that squanders its talented cast on a script that feels like it was written by a hyperactive 12-year-old.
Action.
Cut.
Anyway, methinks you get the idea. Anything negative drinkers ever said about movies can be said about Trial by Flannel. Fucking hell, who's holding a camera? Michael J. Fox?
I really like the finish on this Shiraz. Son of a bitch, what is your problem?
Will Jordan released his first novel in 2012, so he's a professional, seasoned writer. So why can't you write fucking dialogue that sounds like people from planet Earth? What fucking planet are you from?
What? They speak English and what? What? English, motherfucker! Do you speak it? Subscribe
to Slam Brigade.
Like the bloody video.